Barcelona woke up on the edge of a crisis that could reshape their season long before autumn settles, because two midfield pillars, who provide both energy and control for Hansi Flick, now carried out into a crucial run of fixtures. Gavi, the academy graduate whose heartbeat seems to sync with the club, felt a sharp twinge in his right knee during training at the end of August, the same knee that endured ACL surgery and meniscus repair. The memory of which makes every knock feel heavier for all involved, and the immediate instinct inside the club was caution rather than bravado. Frenkie de Jong returned from international duty, having been withdrawn late in the Netherlands match after complaining of a glute problem, and the national staff decided the sensible call was to release him from camp rather than risk escalation. Taken together, the two injuries pose a tactical headache. One man supplies the aggressive recovery, vertical runs and box-to-box bite that allow Barcelona to suffocate opponents high up the pitch, while the other supplies metronomic control, progressive passing, and a calm presence that turns pressure into opportunities. Lose either and the team's balance shifts. Lose both and a manager must rethink everything from press triggers to where the chances are created. Inside Barcelona, the tone has been deliberately measured. Both players have been placed on conservative recovery programs and have continued individual work at the Ciutat Esportiva while staff monitor responses day by day. But that does not erase the real-world choices that must be made in the next 72 hours. There are reports that if Gavi's discomfort does not improve, a minor arthroscopic procedure could be considered as a targeted fix, an option that is less invasive than full reconstructive surgery but would still cost the club weeks of the youngster's minutes and demand a reconfiguration of midfield roles. For De Jong, the problem is softer tissue in nature, the sort of issue that often responds to careful load management, yet can become stubborn if pushed too soon. For Hansi Flick, these are not merely medical facts, they are selection dilemmas. Does he risk a short-term return to preserve continuity and chase immediate results? Or does he prioritize long-term fitness and give minutes to understudies who must now match the intensity and decision-making of established stars? Each path carries a cost. Rushing a recovering knee or a temperamentally mercurial muscle back to full stress risks, relapse and large absences, while choosing caution risks, dropped points and momentum when the league is still being defined. Beyond tactical balance, there is a human story. Gavi's rehabilitation after a near-year-long absence shaped him and the club's approach to him. And nobody inside Barca wants to be remembered for impatience that costs a young career. De Jong's consistency has been a quiet pillar for years, and any faltering invites questions about depth and contingency planning. Simultaneously, this moment hands opportunity to the next wave, academy players and squad fringe men who now have the chance to stake a claim, chain 3 pass patterns, and show composure under pressure, and their performances in the coming fixtures could alter trajectories and squad conversations. Ultimately, this situation tests Barcelona's medical prudence, the manager's appetite for risk, and the squad's resilience. The coming days will reveal whether club decisions favour short-term daring or long-term stewardship, and either choice will send a message to supporters about priorities and patience and could shape Barca's path in a manner more decisive than a single transfer window.